Gender Awareness and Transformation Through Education GATE is a collaborative project between Dar es Salaam University College of Education DUCE and Trinity College Dublin TCD. The project started on December 2018 and commenced its activities in January 2019. The project goal is to support the development of gender expertise and capacities in research and gender in education at the Dar es Salaam University College of Education DUCE. The following report provides an update on activities across all work package areas on tasks completed and deliverable progressed over the 4 years of the project. Affected by the global pandemic, it presents key challenges but also innovative adjustments and progress across all areas. Present actions taken to navigate challenges to ensure significant and good progress. The Principal of Dar es Salaam University College of Education DUCE, Professor Stephen Maluka, hereby disclosed the genesis and the purpose of establishment of GATE project initiatives.
The project Gender Awareness and Transformation Through Education GATE started as a continuation of long-standing relations between Trinity College Dublin and Dar es Salaam University College of Education as a joint venture by the institutions in a bid to boost gender equality and gender-based research and broaden international collaboration under the funding of the Irish government. At our college, the project is tailored to support the development of gender expertise and capacities in research and education by conducting training to the current and future academics in gender-based research and education, and through participatory action research to ensure that the methodology, methods, and the theoretical learnings can be gathered and disseminated through peer review journals and public events. This project is also supporting the establishment of a Center for Excellence to provide gender expertise in research and teaching at our college and other higher learning institutions nationally and regionally. On behalf of the college, we thank the Irish government for supporting this project.
According to the project work plan, several activities have been accomplished so far. For instance, an Expert Advisory Board EAB was established, and the institutional self-assessment for mapping the status of gender equity and mainstreaming was done at the college. Other accomplishments include training workshop for academic staff on integrating gender into research and establishment of Women Caucus of academicians within the college. The GATE Principal Investigator, Dr. Perpetua John Urio at the Dar es Salaam University College of Education explains more on the GATE accomplishments at DUCE.
I'm Perpetua John Urio, a Principal Investigator of GATE project at DUCE. Among other achievements through GATE, we managed to mentor one postdoctoral researcher under the mentorship of Susan Murphy and I, and one PhD candidate under Susan Murphy and Joseph Rochi from School of Education. We also managed to map higher learning institution gender practices. We engaged the students in gender responsive pedagogy together with staff at DUCE, and the aim was to make them responsive and sensitive while teaching in their lecture rooms and classes. The project was also able to develop a strategic plan for Center of Excellence, establishment of Gender Research Center, which we are expecting to launch soon. But our aim was to have a Center of Excellence that can function in Tanzania and regionally at large.
Supporting the delivery of an institutional collaboration partnership on gender equality and female empowerment between the partner institutions is the overarching ambitions of GATE project. GATE Principal Investigator on the TCD side, Professor Susan P. Murphy, expounds more on how the project has been of mutual benefits to the two partners institutions so far.
My name is Susan Murphy. The GATE project aims to strengthen institutional partnerships and collaboration between higher education institutions in Ireland and Tanzania, with a focus on gender equality and female empowerment in higher education. We have facilitated the formation of relations between Dar es Salaam University College of Education, Trinity College Dublin, and Dublin City University Institute of Education. As the principal investigator, I have supported training of PhD scholarship and postdoctoral mentorship on topics related to gender equality and equity. We have focused on female leadership in higher education, explored the landscape of policies and institutional architecture across the higher education space in Tanzania, and developed a synthesis of African theories of masculinities and femininities to inform our work and our understanding. We have utilised a fully participatory approach to identify policy gaps and training needs, and to deliver training workshops on gender-based research, theories of gender equity, sensitivity and responsiveness. These workshops are available to all academic researchers and staff at DUCE and aim to establish pathways that can move gender mainstreaming efforts towards greater transformative gender relations within the institution. The GATE project has fostered mutual learning, enrichment and deep insights thanks to the rich engagement of experts and academics.
In fulfilling its activities, the GATE project formed an expert advisory board in a bid of supporting the quality management process of the project. The board was formed to provide advice to the GATE project leadership and implementation team on all aspects of the project, including advice on the project design, implementation plans, and evaluation activities. This board comprises academic experts, policymakers, and practitioners. Therefore, the establishment of Expert Advisory Board EAB was intended to ensure the best practices in project governance, and that the project achieves the highest scientific standards in gender-based training and research that will contribute towards long-term and lasting impacts. The board included Dr. Annie Looney from the Dublin City University in Ireland, Professor Penina Mlama as Emeritus Professor of University of Dar es Salaam, Dr. Rosemary Mwaipopo from the University of Dar es Salaam, Mary Crew from Pretoria University in South Africa, and Gerard Mweli, Deputy Secretary in President Office Regional Administration and Local Government, PORALG. In its operation, GATE is managed by a team of dedicated staff who oversees and facilitates the daily activities of the project. This team is made up of Dr. Susan Murphy, who is GATE PI at TCD, Dr. Perpetuo Rio PI at DUCE, Dr. Ikupa Moses, who is the current Diversity Unit Lead, Dr. Christina Raphael, current Deputy Principal Academic Research and Consultant Services, and Dr. Consolata Chua, who is currently working with the Open University of Tanzania. In addition, the GATE project has worked with 4 different project coordinators, namely Linda Lumbers, Emmanuel Dakwar, Samar Mudawi, and currently Kalotas Malen. In the implementation and execution of GATE activities, the Diversity Unit at DUCE is one of the key organs. It has been hosting GATE in its implementation to advance the mission of the unit through its role of mainstreaming gender activities at the college by organizing conferences, undertaking training, and overseeing funding initiatives for all gender-related projects. DUCE Diversity Unit Head, Dr. Ikupa Moses hereby explains how the Diversity Unit through GATE is working to fulfill its role of mainstreaming gender activities at DUCE.
I'm Dr. Ikupa Moses, the lead of the Diversity Unit here at DUCE. Basically, the Diversity Unit was established as a lead unit for the purpose of overseeing, coordinating, monitoring, and evaluating gender mainstreaming policies and program at our college. Through the Diversity Unit, the project has managed to deliver gender trainings to academic staff on gender awareness, gender-responsive pedagogy, and how to conduct gender-based research and the integration of the gender dimension in the research. Through the GATE project, the unit also helped to build general gender awareness and sensitivity across the student body. It engaged with the student lead group, Daruso, and the students-led gender club by supporting gender club initiatives to train on gender-responsive pedagogy and create gender awareness among students. The unit, through the project, has conducted a gender analysis of teaching practices, so helping to develop appropriate curriculum and practical recommendations for the consideration by the college. Thus, the GATE, through the diversity unit, DUSE, is able to share learnings and expanding its offerings to training and support to higher learning institutions across Tanzania and East Africa in general. In addition, the GATE project supported the diversity unit with office facilities such as colored printer, projector and laptop, and books that were submitted to the DUSE main library. Thank you.
The benefit of the GATE project on individuals in terms of knowledge and skills impacted in their lives cannot be underestimated, as the following gender experts, students, and staff at DUSE testify.
Hello, good day to you all. My name is Anna Mokitalu, a PhD student in Trinity College Dublin and a beneficiary of GATE Scholarship Award. I am here to express my gratitude to Irish Aid through GATE project for their generous support, which helped me to pursue my doctoral studies in Trinity College Dublin. Being a fourth-year student, I have experienced enormous support from GATE team members, not just financially, but also morally. The GATE team members, together with my supervisors, have always been upfront in making sure that I achieve my goals academically. I am confident the expertise and the knowledge gained through the course of this study will help me to make a lasting difference in my institution and the community I serve. Thank you very much.
The following gender experts testify.
In this project, I was also a postdoctoral researcher. As a postdoctoral researcher of this project, I gained experience in conducting research in education. Particularly, I conducted mapping of gender equality practices in higher education and reviewed literature on African theories of gender masculinities and feminities, which widened my knowledge on these areas. The knowledge is the base of most of the activities and research we do in higher learning institutions. I'm grateful for this opportunity.
Students testify.
My name is Yohali Salom Kasele. I am a graduate of the Islam University College of Education, a GATE beneficiary, a project that is involved with gender awareness and transformation through education. And currently, I am one among the founding members of non-government organization known as Youth Empowerment in Africa. My involvement in GATE project has awakened my passion for justice and human rights. It has provided me with the necessary tools to enter the world beyond my campus with the ability to advocate for myself and those who hold marginalized identities. Simply saying, it's like learning the terms and history of inequalities because of the gender you grow to perform. I've come to see and learn how these social, political, and economic inequalities can intersect with different matters in our community. In our organization, I make sure that women and girls are seen, that they are made visible, they are connected, and they are empowered. And thank you to the GATE project that I can call myself a gender-responsive pedagogy enthusiast.
I'm Ramadhani Kibasa Musa, the graduate from the University of Dar es Salaam, and I'm the beneficiary of GATE project. I was a general secretary of DUSE Student Gender Club for 2 years consecutively. I'm currently the chairperson of Shujaa Maendeleo na Ustawi wa Jamii at Keko Ward, and the founder of Korogwe Gender Raising Awareness Program, which empower young men and women in rural areas. My involvement in JED project has changed my teaching perspectives, as through gender responsive pedagogy, I understand what it means to be a gender sensitive teacher for the benefits of both male and female students. For instance, I'm now very careful with the language I use when I teach and interact with students, when I plan and select teaching materials, and even in the community, I'm educating parents on how to be gender responsive to their children. And also, I'm trying to teach my fellow teachers on how to be gender responsive to their students so that we can change the current community and the next community. Thanks to all those who participated in JED project, so that we have had a chance to advance our capacity on gender and empowerment of young men and women.
And staff at DUCE testify.
My name is Rugambuka Innocent Bubero, a lecturer at Dar es Salaam University College of Education, particularly in the Faculty of Education, Department of Education, Psychology, and Curriculum Studies. I'm a beneficiary of GATE project as a trainee. I attended the training workshop, and frankly speaking, it was very informative. It was very informative in the sense that I gained an understanding of gender issues, and the workshop shed light the significance of taking into account the gender aspect in academic and social research to reduce or to eradicate systemic gender inequality. The lack of integration of gender perspective in teaching and research was also highlighted during the training. And also, I came to understand the elements of sexual maltreatment on campus, which I didn't know before. Some of the issues were happening. I took into granted that they are normal, but actually they were not normal. So all these needed to be addressed in order to reduce the gender segregation, the gender harassment, and the gender inequality, in order to bring the gender parity on campus. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Lovelock Philip Muro. I am a lecturer of linguistics at Dar es Salaam University College of Education. I also head the Department of Languages and Literature. I participated in several trainings that were conducted by the GATE project. And as a lecturer, I benefited a lot, specifically on gender responsive pedagogy. I teach social linguistics, which deals with language and society. So I got an opportunity to see the extent of gender disparity and the role of pedagogy in undoing unequal gender relations. So this equipped me with knowledge that helped me to analyze how language promotes or undo existing gender and unequal gender relations. But also the trainings increased my awareness on gender disparity. So I could say it challenged me, and I feel like I have a duty to do whatever is possible and legal to promote gender equality in my institution. Thank you.
Through the project, DUSI developed a strategic plan for Center of Excellence that guided the development of a proposal to establish Gender Research Center GRC, which has now been established. The GRC is an avenue for gender research, trainings, and collaborations. Coordinator for the Gender Research Center, Dr. Crescencia Masawe, explains the functions of the center.
I am Dr. Crescencia Masawe, Gender Research Center Coordinator at DUSE. Gender Research Center at DUSE was established in 2022. The mission of the center is to support action on enhancing gender equality. The GRC aims to disseminate and develop new approaches to gender studies, as well as integration of this method into scientific research and curriculum. The GRC shall focus on training and research on gender issues in education. The strive of the Gender Research Center is to become a hub of research and training, working to support national feminism and other social movements in challenging normative construction of gender and social norms.
The implementation of GATE has gone through challenges. However, some innovative adjustments, actions across all areas were taken to solve the challenges in order to ensure significant and good progress. As explained here by the GATE Principal Investigator at DUSI, Dr. Perpetua Urio.
The key challenges in implementation of the GATE project were mainly caused by emerging risks and the restrictions posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. For instance, we designed to host MDP students engagement project from Trinity College Dublin, but they were constrained and delayed by COVID-19 restrictions. We wanted to carry our institutional analysis much earlier in 2020, but we are not able. We managed to do it in 2021 because of the COVID. But another challenge, we planned to have a meeting with our external advisory board 3 times in project time, but we just met once. The other times we did it using online means, of which was successful in that way. We had the problem on the travel restrictions, which also caused by COVID-19, whereby our postdoctoral researcher was to travel to Trinity College, but she was not able. She was guided while in Tanzania. Another challenge that was posed by this pandemic was the issue of postponing the trainings that were to be conducted in 2020, but we conducted it in the other year of 2021 after the decrease of the pandemic issues. And then lastly is about the conference. We wanted to hold our conference on April 2020, but we are not able. We ended with doing a workshop on November 2020. All these were the problems that were raised by the pandemic.
In the process of implementation, some impacts can be noticed in the community as the GATE Principal Investigator continue to explain.
Together with all challenges we faced, but we can say we can observe quickly the impact within the DUSE community. One impact that we can see quickly is changing of perception towards gender as women issue. Another issue is increased mainly academicians ready to do gender-related activities. Another impact is support from management is now felt. Academicians are trying to be sensitive in their classes. There is also increased number of academicians conducting and integrating gender aspects in their research. There is increased the popularity of the unit itself and its activities among college members. There is increased the awareness and understanding of what's happening among students and the staff. there is allocation of space and opportunity to showcase the gender research activities, and we have seen the increased research output, whereby we have 2 issues, one for conference and the other one is for workshop, and each have about 10 papers in it, of which this is big achievement for the GATE and the diversity unit. And by having our postgraduate students are now interested to write their research proposals on gender issues. I thank the Irish Aid for that generous opportunity and funding to implement the GATE project within our college. Thank you very much.
Acting as a platform for supporting the development of gender expertise and capacities in research and education, GATE continued to work as a tool for transforming organizations towards more gender awareness to foster gender equality within workspaces and beyond.
My name is Professor Method Samuel. I am the Deputy Principal Planning, Finance and Administration of this college. Regarding to GATE project, it has enabled us to record various achievements. One, we have rather enhanced our capacity regarding gender research at the college. Previously, we had gender researches being conducted at the college, but there are very few. But through GATE now we have recorded quite a good number of gender research at the college. Secondly, the project has enabled us to have a good number of staff who are interested to conduct research on this aspect. And in that matter, it has enhanced our capacity to mobilize funds coming from gender aspects. And in that way, we've been able to execute various projects related to gender. 3, the project has built our capacity as academic staff to handle various matters which are coming up on gender aspect. Previously, we used to perceive gender as an aspect of administration, but through GATE, we have a different approach. And therefore, I would conclude that this project is very important, and I'd plead for more assistance from various stakeholders to enable the college to push forward those agendas which have been achieved through GATE project.
The GATE project expressed much gratitude to the Irish Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade through the Embassy of Ireland in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, for the continued generous supporting and funding the GATE project. The project closed officially on November 2022, but we hope that the closing of this project is the opening of the new project through Gender Research Center, GRC.